Hey guys, welcome back to another video on not Akuma MC, Jesus, just because I did a practice intro to make sure my audio is alright. Welcome back to another episode of Subnautica Below Zero. So in this episode, like I said last time, I think it was what I said last time, it has been a full night, and I could have watched the clip back, but honestly I didn't think about that till just a second. But either way, we are going to go and look for that alien signal. Coral, Delta Station, alien distress call. Let's go back to the life pod to start with. Didn't we get a Didn't I get a thing like a security thing? Uh, yeah. I don't know if I just got the recipe or if I got the actual thing for it. I've never used this, by the ways. I'm not sure like what if it does anything compared to the moon pool, or maybe it's just a docking station instead of like using the moon pool, so I don't have to like get rid of my modules because I know it can handle your modules, and the other thing and the like moon pool can't. You have to like detach your modules. Right, so this thing. Oh Jesus, I don't think I've scanned him yet, but I'm not doing it either way. He is low, so it will require me going downwards. Oh Jesus.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected.
Because of the
Caution
volcano
advised.
things. Right. Problem is, I have two options. This thing either gets practically destroyed because of the banging, like hitting things. And I don't have a repair tool. If I had a repair tool, it would be fine. Let me head back to the place. To the base. See if I can get the perimeter defense for those things. It may be easier to get there from going from this direction because I'll be used to going from this direction. I wonder what my right hand thing is. Like, oh, it's to go up and down. Oh, for like turning. Left hand is accelerator or reverse. Finding fragments in this game, I always find that the hardest. Right. Like, he's not low, but he's slightly lower than 150 meters. Well, it said 200 meters, so... But the thing is, there's the start of the distress speaking. I'm just gonna get out here.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
How do I get rid of... Ah. Rebreather. Yes, definitely need that. I'm coming, Alan, don't worry. I like how they give you extra amount, like they give you quite a lot of oxygen things. It's like a thank you for helping me kind of thing. Also, is that an ion cube? No, it's an egg. I think it's for people because they know that you're gonna struggle to get down because of the fact that it's like it knows that you'll be doing it at the beginning. I think the first time I did this, I could not find this to save my life.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
I'm coming, Alan.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
That's a very fair point.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
That's what they're called,
Storage
architects.
medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Probably an easier
Can you
way.
use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
What he doesn't, but he's holding something back. And those of you who've seen this game, I won't say just in case for any of you guys who haven't seen it, but for any of you who have seen it, I expect everyone's probably seen this game by now.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
But for those of you who know what's going to happen, you'll know. But you who don't, you're in for a surprise.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurry.
Yeah, speaking in the matter of sense. Speaking in the matter of speaking.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
The human brain is one of the most
happening?
complex computers in existence.
Transfer.
It can hold more data than you could ever imagine. It has to hold our memories. In a sense, our memories is data, or data.
How
Our
do you feel?
beings,
Why do you sound
we
like
are
that inside
data.
my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA. Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
I think that's the only time he says
Go
we.
silent on me.
Power down.
Hello?
I don't know why he's saying hello, there's nothing here anymore. It's just you and Alan now in your head.
It's not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Although in reality, I feel like if this was to happen somehow in real life, for one, wow, and two, I feel like if this happened in real life, oh wait a minute, I just remembered. Scan, scan, scan. If this happened in real life, I feel like there would become one person, not two, in one head. Unless he somehow made unless he somehow made it like an artificial boundary in our head to stop them from from merging into one intelligence. Did this bridge just... Oh no, it's this bridge that's broken, isn't it? First time I played this, you could get stuck in that so easily. You'd probably get stuck in like this bit. Unless they must have fixed it so that you don't get stuck. That was barely a drop. I didn't even lose any health from that, so I don't know why she made that noise.
Warning, passing 200 meters.
Not for long.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So now we've got Alan in our head. So now I'll go and check on that area that I saw in the couple of, I don't know if it's last episode or the episode before. Thought there was another like thing around here. It's not just this one.
Warning,
Oh
30
well.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's alright. So many scanholes down here, but I'll be back.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
He is real.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual,
He's bold.
distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close.
So his
and
name is
you're telling me
Al-An,
your
but we
name
just
is
call him Alan.
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Ellen?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
I don't feel like how he could. I don't know how he can find things though when he's in my head. He's got no scanning devices or anything. He's in my head. So unless our bodies have some sort of, unless he's got some sort of like, unless my body has some sort of like scanning technology implemented into it for somehow.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to
I
shore.
think I listened to this already.
All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Apparently, it's saying as if I haven't been there already, but I have. It's probably that I just didn't touch the distress call origin beacon. So if it doesn't go away, I mean, I can get rid of it like that. It just means that it's going to have a number 2 there all the time. Well, number 1 once I get to the point of, yeah. I just don't like seeing the numbers. Right, so vehicle upgrade console. Right, so for those of you who don't know about this game, I feel like if you don't know about this game, you've probably want to have watched someone else before me. But I need to find the things for these three. These Alan every now and then Alan will say that he's found somewhere that might have something for like help construct his body. And it'll send me a location like a beacon thing to find, like the distress call one. So and it'll be one of some of them will have one of these, which I'll scan. It'll have something that'll give me one of these. I'll scan them, and it'll unlock these, and it'll tell me how to craft them. But I won't be able to craft them in anything until it shows me where the final facility is. Also, if you can hear that banging, I apologize. Apparently, there's construction going on next door. If you can't, then you'll have no idea what I'm going on about. In which case, it's all fine. But yeah, so you get the idea. Rebreather, right? Let's get this rebreather made. Let me breathe for a bit longer. So the rebreather. I'm going to need the creep vine, a wiring kit. I have 1 silver, so I'll have to go back out looking for more silver. And let me just have a look in these containers first. I thought I just ate the gel sack, to be honest. Oh, I do have a repair tool. I forgot I made that. Did I leave the beacon? Oh yeah, I gave up on it, didn't I? Until I got the sea truck, which I'll go after it once I've made the rebreather. Damn it, that's not the thing I need, but I'll still get them because I'm here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It missed. You know, once I get the rebreather, actually, I'll go for that area that I was going to do the last time. And while I think about this... Oh, thanks. See, they bring you stuff every now and then. That's what I need. Which was like a scan module thing for your sea glider, so that you didn't have to hold this or like all the time. Like I said, once I get access.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Once I get access to the habitat builder, I can't remember how I get that, to be honest with you. But once I get it, I'll make a multi-purpose room with some like cabinet, like with some storage stuff in, and I'll once I've done that, once I've got that, I'll go ahead and that's when between episodes I'll start getting like materials between episodes.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Go home.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And once I get access to the once I've made the habitat builder, I'll go once I've made the the multi-purpose room, and I've got my like door to go in. I'll probably just disable the marker for this, unless it comes and I'll only turn it on if I need to if I'm watching a video that shows me how to find certain things.
The sea monkeys have changed their tune. If only I could let them know what I need. Maybe they could bring me something useful next time.
Wonder if there's a way to let them know. Imagine if that said I needed 2. No, but I do need 2 creep vines. What the heck? Oh, I pressed F1 by accident. Once I get the plant beds, I'll be able to grow stuff, so I won't have to look for like creep vine and the other stuff that makes like the stuff that you can make into lube and the what I can't remember what the other thing's called. I love how when you need to find scraps for something, you can never find the things. Like fragments, I mean. But when you don't need them, what the heck? But when you don't need them, or you've already got them, well, when the only reason you don't need them is if you've already got them. But you can find them no problem once you've already got all the ones that you need.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
So it doesn't go down as fast, apparently. So now I'm gonna head. I don't know why it's doing that. It should do the animation. Right, so going north-ish. Well, it's more northeast. I wonder if at first they left this area in on purpose, or if it was like an accident. Like I know, obviously after a point they decided to leave it in on purpose, regardless. But I wonder if I wonder if they did it by accident, like they left it in by accident when they redid it, like when they redid this, like when they decided to redo the story a little bit. Because I think this was for the demo, but I'm not entirely sure. I should probably have made another battery. I should have also emptied my inventory. I can always drop the fish. Right, so I've explored everywhere except from this area. Prawn suit. I've already scanned it though, so... Oh no, I scanned hers.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
See? Dialogue. Now I've got the large room, and now I've got the door. Let's close it. Want to make sure that I don't freeze. I know I'm probably alright, but still. Let's get some stuff. Window.
Motivational posters were banned from ZenaWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Don't really care. But also the, I've picked up posters before that, so I don't know why that's just come up now. Welcome to our home away from home on 4546B. This brochure will guide you through your new accommodations. Settle in. Sector 0 is compromised at 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountainous terrain to the north and west. The region of the planet is covered in snow and ice. Left in a mostly permanent winter, extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of the enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable. Research Sector 0 features state-of-the-art facilities, including 3 to 6 person accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise facilities, large grow room and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather for forecasting suit, and prawn bay. Explore. You valued member of the Frost Pack have been chosen to accompany the main sector base just below the primary alien facility research site. From here, you will conduct research into alien communications and technologies and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. Sorry, my vision kept going blurry as I was reading them. Indoor grow bed, although I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have access to that yet. I'm not reading that. Can't open it. To be fair, I only need one of those. It's gone off anyways, but you can still plant it. Power cell charger, definitely going to need that. I'll let me explore this whole place first. I don't think you're supposed to be able to scan really any of this. I think this is like if you knew about it. You're obviously supposed to be able to scan it, I mean, but there's a music disc. No. I'll read the stuff. Oh, no, I won't, actually. My vision keeps going blurry, so it's not worth the strain. Vending machine. Vending machine actually works. I've done it. Unless unless there's been an update since that stops it from working, but I don't think there has been. but it
Was
does
this
give you food.
Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Alterra really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do.
I think that's a penguin thing.
Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on
I hope I remember to
aesthetics
come back
again.
here to have a look.
Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Alright, she was just on the last line. Alright, now my time. And now's my time. I've got this. I don't know if she finished it. I don't think she did. I think Robin, or whatever this last. I think this. Yeah, I think she's called Robin. Oh, video finished rendering. I've been rendering my videos to get them uploaded for what you call it. So next. Sorry, 1 second. I know this is a really bad time to do this, but it's literally a quick process. Actually, no, I'll leave it until the end of the episode. So, Altera.
My darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing nothing.
Lil wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them?
Obsessed?
Terran.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have
Did he just
discovered
interrupt
the way
it
to
on
our
purpose, or
home.
was that just weird timing?
I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
My darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little Pengling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped.
But yeah, they let us find
What
them.
if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess.
Me.
I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius.
Can't see squat.
I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still
the
proud of
heck?
me. I'm proud of you.
Why wouldn't you let me up? There we are. That was weird. Next.
While other teams have been pursuing more
Probably because I picked up
nebulous
the thing then.
approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful. Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side.
I'm
on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids. I'll turn this off now.
Dr. Lillian Bench and Dr. Didn't we already, like, look up? Surely we would have already looked up her. Right, so going back to the sea truck / base. Well, whatever you want to call it. I won't lie, I was a bit confused about the control room. Like, so it provides an overview of the current base layout. So it's like shows you a map apparently, interactive projection, toggles power in individual rooms for fit. So I can turn power on and off with the sound of things in each room. Detail wall mounted display audits and discloses hull, so it tells you how much energy and what's your what's your hull integrity. And I can color code my base in a sense. And a clock. I've never really understood it, but I've never really looked into it at the same time, so...
Outpost 0 is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. Not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
But with us, he suspected that we weren't the same people, so he allowed us to find him. So still don't have access to the habitat builder. The only other place I can think of finding it is I don't know. 1 second, let me look it up. It's probably in that shipwreck, but I can't remember where that is. Right. Between south and southeast, about 160 meters. About 270 meters. About 270 meters southeast. South to south, between south and southeast from here. So maybe in southwest, you know. Was it southwest or southeast? No, it was between south and southeast. Well, yeah, it was like towards the pilot last location. Right, so now I have access to, well, once I get the habitat builder. Windows, large room, in a control room. Water filtration system, bulkhead, large room partition, so that's to separate the large room into smaller bits. And I can make a door. Never really thought about doing that, you know. I might maybe try and do that this time. But the water filtration is definitely going to be useful. Power cell charger. That's not a battery charger, that's a power cell charger. Indoor grow bed. Some beds. And a vending machine. Didn't realize I had a battery on me. Right, I can't believe I'm doing this, but he used coordinates. He showed his coordinates, I mean. See, there's this guy that I watch every time on Subnautica specifically. There's this guy I always watch, Chemical Apes. He always know. He always like he's gonna be right about where things are. So -245. So right, where's the coordinates? Right, camera world position is what you're looking at. So -245.
Seek fluid intake.
And then -250. It's like down here. But you got the sea truck. It's the coral. It's pretty much the coral area. -245. -122. Oh, it's right here. High capacity O2 tank.
New blueprint synthesized.
Got a bioreactor. Oh, and a habitat builder.
New blueprint synthesized.
Just for a second.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And a battery charge. I got a lot of stuff from that then. Got a lot of stuff from that. Right, let's go home. And then I'm going to check how long I've been recording for. See, a lot of people know how long they've been recording for because they have a second monitor to have OBS on. See, I don't. I only have the one monitor. I don't have. I have the room technically for two monitors on the desk, but I don't like the idea of having two monitors. Maybe one day I'll get another monitor. Although with my new job that I'm getting starting in October, I'm meant to be getting some free stuff. And so I'm told. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if I will or not. Hopefully I do. But if I do, I know that one of the things is supposed to be a new monitor. Another monitor. So maybe I'll have two monitors for my computer system. Right, so this is not necessarily where I'm going to be having my base full stop. But I need to build I need to make the thing first. Jeez. Right. I'll need to make that. But I need to get silver and then I'll be alright. And then the habitat builder. I'll need more silver. So if I get actually, yeah, that's a reasonable amount of time. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and get the materials I need off camera to make them. And yes, I got a wall locker, a battery charger, high capacity O2 tank. It puts it up to 150 seconds. A habitat builder. Some new like stuff to build my base. A hatch and reinforcement. Solar panels, power transmitter, bioreactor, a ladder, And a sign. I suppose what I'd use that for is either what room, like kind of signpost where how to get around the base, and also put it above the lockers that you can't write on, like the bigger lockers. These lockers, because for some reason with these you can write on what they are, but you can't with this. So I prefer those lockers for being able to write what stuff is, but I prefer these ones for obviously the amount of space that you have in them. So I'll get the stuff that I need for it off camera, which because it's turning my light off at the same time. And what was the other thing I wanted to make? Oh, the high capacity tank. Right. So basically I need 1 gold and 1 copper wire, which I can make. Do I not have the space to put anything down? Not ideal, but gives me some space. Two copper. One gold. So now really I just need... Nope, I nearly built that, I didn't want that. I need 2 glass. So now really I just need 3 silver. So I'll get the 3 silver off camera and then I'll be back. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.